How you doing, everybody? Good to be back again. I'm continuing with my series on the North Korean summer invasion review of all the gear I used during the invasion. The invasion, well, we concluded it a couple days ago. I got back home yesterday, so as this little, something fun. Let's look over some of the equipment I use that, products and surplus equipment that you might be interested in for your purchase consideration and just to give you wisdom on what real soldiers use. Or I should say what soldiers and military people use when fighting off an invasion or something. So here it goes. This is the Rapid Dominance or RAPDOM 96-hour backpack. It's called the 96-hour backpack because it's supposed to, last you 4 days. And according to the company's website, it is 54 liters. I did an earlier video that you can find in my video archive, if you will, my library, comparing the Rapid Dominance to the 501 Tactical Rush 72, which I currently use in my bug out bag, actually. Now, because I covered so much in that video, I'm not going to go over all the details again on this. Suffice to say, let's talk about what it can do, and this might excite you, and, a few shortcomings that need to be fixed on this. First off, I like this bag. Overall, it's great. You get it on Amazon, the prices will fluctuate between like $123 to maybe $150, same as eBay. And one of the cool things about I use this bag for traveling, mainly. I'll go, whether to like training or something, I can load up my uniform, clothes for the weekend, boots, whatever. Off I go. But I can also use it for this. During the, and really what it was an exercise we were doing, a 2-week simulation of the invasion. We always had to have body armor, your pro mask on hand. So you look in here, I got a pro mask. Oh, and your helmet too, but I'll cover that in a second. So here's my pro mask. Pro mask means protective mask. It is my gas mask, okay? Let me take off my name tape. There we go. Don't leave that on there. Oops. There we go. Now, so this is my body armor. Body armor. Pro mask. And in here, in the forward compartment, keep my helmet here. Isn't that pretty cool? This bag does a really great job of holding this. That whole kit's about 50 pounds. And of course, I have room on the side, these extra pockets. So I was like putting because it was really hot, I might put some deodorant. I put toothbrushes, toothpaste, toiletry items in here because I needed those things throughout the day because we do long shifts or, it's hot and sweaty and whatever. So it's a pretty cool bag for it. I mean, you got so much room to work with here. It's awesome. And of course, it will hold a 3-liter water bladder. In fact, it might hold more. I mean, look how much compartment space this thing has. It is a huge open compartment there. It has a blackboard. It has a backboard too. So if you can get this backboard out, you can even use it for a plate. And with me holding an iPhone in my hand, I'm not really going to try to do it too much. And the reason I'm using an iPhone so much is because my computer is dead. So I can't use a normal camcorder and connect it to my computer. I have to wait until it gets back from the shop before I can do that again. So we're going to go on simple and easy on video editing. But anyway, back to the review. And just like, it's got these really thick, stowable waist belts, which does come in handy. And because it's so thick, it does actually help with the weight distribution. I like those too. But the thing to keep in mind is, and I mentioned this in the other video, comparing the Rush 72 to this, I really don't consider this a tactical bag. Not for Army purposes, at least. For a couple of reasons. One, these straps are so thick. It actually, when you put on the body armor, it feels awkward. Okay? It's really wide across, kind of, I don't want to say interferes with the movement, but you can obviously feel it's there. And when you're putting a rifle, like a rifle butt up to your chest or something, like your chest, you can kind of feel it. Gets in the way a little bit. It makes donning and doffing a little bit tougher. And another thing is, watch my fingers here. See how I pinch this? Let me see. How I pinch? I can just pinch that. This foam here is while comfortable with your clothes on. My fear is, like, if I was to use this continuously body armor, this thin, easy to pinch mesh here is just going to get picked off and torn. In fact, you might see a little bit. Let me pull that. Like you can see just maybe along here where it's coming out a little bit. And that's from daily wear. And also, weakness. The real weakness for me in this bag is this. Let's zoom out here. See like this? This is based upon the first generation 5-in-1 tactical Rush 72. They took this side of the yoke, this side of the yoke, put them together and stitched it. The problem is, over time, this is going to come apart. So with 50 pounds of gear in here, helmet, the vest, and just other things, clothes and stuff, it separates this. In fact, I gotta kind of deal with this. It's still holding and hasn't ripped yet, but it's just always, I always have to keep an eye on it, and it is slowly separating. This used to be like look like almost a seamless when I got it. Now it's obviously coming apart. And the inside, I got these great pockets here that I can keep stuff using my earplugs in here. And I keep like a bag in here full of patches and other stuff I can use for my uniform and other miscellaneous equipment. It's really good. And if you give me a second to pull this out, get these nice zippers here. So you got the big RAPDOM logo. You got a stowable stash. I use this too for like laundry detergent stuff, little powdered bags. You can actually put a laptop in here because you got some thick covering, like this thick padding, or another hydration, like another Camelback. I personally like putting my computer right here in the back of me. That way I can stow wet clothes and stuff like that in here. You have, besides that helmet pocket, which is where I actually keep my shoes, like shower shoes and other stuff. Yeah, so you got these like huge pockets here. Like I said, I like to put my shower shoes, and you'll see that in the previous video. There's also another admin pocket here. Hold on one second. It's going to get a little sloppy here. Forgive me. Okay, there we go. This is the true admin pocket. You got a place here for your pencils and stuff, and I've removed them because I just don't use it that much. By the way, great play. This is a great backpack. I keep my little Sea to Summit collapsible cup in here. A book I'm reading. Got it from my Bible study group. Good stuff. Actually, great stuff. But anyway, for you as an end user, if you're like, man, you see so many commercials, you got so many options, you're like, should I get this? I would recommend it. You can pay $50 to $60 to get like a tactical style backpack from a lesser company. Made of polyester, made in China. Oh, by the way, this is made in Vietnam. Quality is the same for me, the company. But the point is, you can pay less money, but you're probably not going to get as much. You pay about this much, it really is good. Besides this design flaw here, this bag has served up pretty well in terms of longevity, and the covering's not bad. This bag is made of 1,000 denier Kodura, which is the Korean knockoff version of Kodura nylon. It has held up well, no problems. Like I mentioned in my previous video, comparing the Rush 72 to this again, it actually comes with tie-down straps that connect to the bottom, so you don't have to spend money on that. You've got these grommet holes here, which may be of interest to you. You got this really big, beautiful, I really like this big pocket here that you can put your, gloves, cameras, whatever you want in here. All kinds of good stuff going here. It's got, the mesh here to organize it. I put like these 550 cord zipper pulls on here. I made those just to make it easier to open. Yeah, it's a really great design. One thing about this backpack, as you can see, it just flops. The moment you put some weight in, it's got the rucksack flop. That's kind of annoying. There are backpacks out there that keep their, somewhat keep their size and shape, or keep their shape, which is really good. But anyway, I don't want to digress too much from this, because like I said, you can look at the older video. When I say older videos, go on to my library, my playlist, and it's the Versus series. It is the Rush 72 versus the RAPDOM 96-hour backpack. That will go into a little bit more detail, but this is a follow-up video showing you how this was actually used, for the military, right? The vest, the helmet, the pro mask, it holds it all. I still had room, as you saw with all these pockets and stuff, for additional little items if I wanted. It works really good. I just wouldn't use it. I wouldn't want to go charge it like, say, how do you want to put it? An assault course with this. It just doesn't work well. I've tried using this for tactical situations like a squad training exercise. didn't work well, but for all other purposes, like a gear bag, a giant travel gear bag, it's great. Thank you for watching. Out.